Welcome to the next video on basic electrical engineering. Today we are going to discuss the short question and answer on electrostatics. I am Ganesh from Department of Electrical Engineering, KK Bagh Institute of Engineering Education and Research, Nashik welcomes you in this video. What are the learning outcomes of the today's session? At the end of this session, the learner will be able to apply the formulae to solve small numerical on electrostatics. So let's begin with the first numerical. Here, a 20 microfarad capacitor is connected in series with the 1K resistance and it is connected suddenly across the 100 volt supply. Calculate the initial value of the current. So in this problem, what is given? One resistance and one capacitance is connected to the 100 volt supply, where value of this resistance is 1K and capacitance is 200 microfarad. So first we will, and we want to determine the initial current. The current in the charging is given by I is equal to V by R e raised to minus T by RC, and this V by R refers to the initial current. So V by R, so 100 divided by 1000, it comes to 0.1 ampere. Okay, so that is what initial current. The next numerical is a 200 microfarad capacitor is connected in series with the 1K resistance connected across the 100 volt supply. Calculate the time constant. The time constant is given by RC. So R is 1K means 1000 ohms and C is 200 microfarad means 200 into 10 raised to minus 6. So supplying this RC value over here, so you will, if you calculate it, it will give you the 0.2 seconds. So time constant tau of this circuit is what? 0.2 second. When two capacitors of 5 microfarad and 10 microfarad are connected in parallel across the 100 volt supply. So 5 microfarad and 10 microfarad capacitor in parallel connected across the 100 volt supply. Calculate the energy stored by each. Okay, so voltage applied is same, so we know that the energy stored formula is 1 half CV square. So energy stored in 5 microfarad capacitor is 1 half CV square. Here the value of C is 5 microfarad and value of the V is it is in parallel, so voltage applied across each is the same. So 5 so it is 100 square, so it gives you 25 millijoules. Similarly, energy stored in the 10 microfarad capacitor, so in this capacitor it is 1 half CV square, the value of the capacitance is 10 microfarad and the voltage is 100 square, so it gives you 50 millijoule. When the same combination is connected in parallel, what is the charge, what is the energy stored? So first in this case we have to determine what is the value of V1 and V2, voltage across each capacitor. So voltage across the first capacitor is opposite capacitor, this is 10 divided by 5 plus 10. So while calculating the V1, take this 10 microfarad in the numerical. So 10 divided by 5 plus 10 into total voltage is what? 100 volt is taken over here. So 10 divided by 5 into 10 into 100, so 66.67. So energy stored in that so okay, 66.67 is the voltage across the first capacitor. Then V2 is equal to 5 divided by 5 plus 10 into 100, so it gives you 33.3. So energy stored in 10 microfarad capacitor is 1 half CV square. So what is the voltage stored in the 10 microfarad? It is 33. So I have mistakenly written here it is a 66, so it must be 33.33 square. Okay, so please calculate it, what value it is giving. So this calculation is wrong over here. Similarly, similarly the energy stored in the 5 microfarad capacitor is, capacitance is 5 microfarad, and what is the voltage across it? The voltage across it is 66.67 square. So by this way you can calculate the value of energy stored across each capacitor. Okay, so let's move further. Okay, so two capacitors of 5 and 10 microfarad are connected in series. So what is the equivalent? So to calculate the equivalent, you can use the two formulas. So either you can use 1 upon C equivalent is equal to 1 upon C1 plus 1 upon C2, or you can use directly C1 C2 divided by C1 plus C2. So it will give you 5 into 10 divided by 5 plus 10, so it will give you 3.333 microfarad. When them same capacitors are in parallel, equivalent is addition. So keep in mind this formula is applicable in resistance in parallel, and this formula is applicable in resistance in series. So exactly opposite for the capacitance. So capacitance in parallel, and here the capacitances are in series. So formula of the resistance is parallelly applicable to the capacitance in series. Formula of resistance in series applicable to the formula for capacitance in parallel. So C1 plus C2, it gives you 10 plus 5, that is 15 microfarad. Here the parallel plate capacitor is given if the plate area is doubled and the distance between the plate is halved. So what is the capacitance? So let C1 capacitance is capacitor is epsilon 0 epsilon r a by d. So epsilon 0 and epsilon r are the constant, so it is proportional to a by d. So suppose area is doubled and the distance between 12 plate is halved. So it is d by 2. So this 2 will go here. So it is becomes 4a by d. So C2 divided by C1. So C2 divided by C1 is 4a by d, a by d. So a by d will get cancelled. Hence the new capacitance will be 4 times of the original capacitance. Similarly, if the plate area is halved and the distance between plate is doubled, so what will happen? Area is halved, so a by 2, and distance between plate is doubled. So new capacitance will be 1/4 times of C1. So that is solved over here. So next, we have to calculate the total capacitors if 5 capacitor each of 500 microfarad in series. So C1, C2, C3, C4, C5 all are of 100 microfarad. They are in series. So you can apply this series formula, but all values are same. So simply you can do it by C by 5. So total when same similar capacitors are in parallel, suppose n number of capacitors are in series, so it is C by n. When such n number of capacitors in parallel, so it is nc. So n is here 5, so 100 divided by 5, it comes to 20 microfarad. Similarly, same 5 capacitors are in parallel, then C equivalent is C1 plus C2 plus C3 plus C5, but all capacitors are same, so it is a 5C, or you can see the formula is nc. Next is a capacitor required 100 microcoulomb of charge to raise the potential of 2 volt. Calculate the capacitance. So Q is 10 microcoulomb and voltage is 2 volt. So Q is equal to CV. So C is equal to Q by V. So 10 micro by 2 volt, it gives you 5 microfarad, not a coulomb. It is a 5 microfarad. Okay, so when two similar charges 1 coulomb are placed in air at a distance of 1 meter, so q1 q2 divided by 4 pi epsilon 0 epsilon r d square. So distance is 1 meter. The charge of each of 1 coulomb, so 1 into 1 4 pi into 8.854 into 10 raised to minus 12 into 1, epsilon r is equal to 1 because it is in air. So and distance is 1 meter square, so it is 1 square. So it comes to 9 into 10 raised to 6 newtons. So force between these two charges 9 into 10 raised to 9 newtons. The next problem is the capacitor is connected in series with the 150 kilo ohm resistance. The combination is placed across 40 volt DC supply. If the time constant of the circuit is 6 seconds, calculate the value of the capacitor. So R is given as 50 kilo ohm and C value is not known, but the voltage value is given and time constant is given as a 6 second. But we know that the time constant is equal to RC, hence C is equal to T by R. So 6 divided by 150 kilo ohm, that is 150 to 10 raised to 3. So capacitance value you will get it is a 40 microfarad. So calculate the energy stored in the 5 microfarad capacitor connected across the 200 volt supply. So capacitance is 5 microfarad, voltage is 200. So energy stored is 1 half CV square. So 5 into 10 raised to minus 6 into 200 square divided by 2, it gives you 0.1 joule. A parallel plate capacitor, the area is 100 centimeter square and dielectric separated by the dielectric of 4 mm. So this is the area, this is the distance between the plate, and the charge is what for 16 microcoulomb. Calculate the dielectric flux density. So for to calculate the dielectric flux density, it is a Q charge, it is the charge upon A. So charge is actually D is equal to psi by A, but psi is in this case it is a Q. So Q by A, so 16 into 10 raised to 6 divided by 1000 into 10 raised to minus 4. So it will give you 1.6 millicoulomb per meter square. So this is what a density, electric flux density. What is the capacitance of the parallel plate capacitor with air as a dielectric and have the plate area of the 100 centimeter square, plates being 10 mm apart. So area is 100 centimeter square, distance is 10 mm, and epsilon 0 is 8.854 into 10 raised to minus 12 farad per meter, and epsilon r is equal to 1. So value of the capacitance is epsilon 0 epsilon r a by d. So you will get that value is equal to 8.854 picofarad. So by this way you can use the different formulas for the calculations of the numericals. So let's see some other numericals also. The capacitance of the parallel plate capacitor is 2 microfarad, and the energy stored is 0.0625 joules. Calculate the voltage applied across the capacitor. So capacitance and energy is given, so we know that the energy is equal to 1 half cv square. So E and C is known, so we have to calculate the V. So V is equal to under root 2E by C. So substituting the value of E is 0.0625 joules and capacitance is 2 into 10 raised to minus 6. So it will give you 250 volt of the supply. So if the potential difference between the plate is increased by 10%, so what is the increase in the energy? So you can see here E1 is proportional to V1 square, but suppose this voltage is increased by 10%, means new voltage is 1.1. Increase means 10%. If it is a decrease, then it is a 0.9. If it is increase by 10%, means it is 1.1. So new voltage is 1.1 times of V. So 1.1 square gives you 1.21. So energy stored is 1.21 times of the original energy stored. So it is increased by how much percent? It is increased by 21%. So energy increase is 21%. So okay, two capacitors gives the equivalent capacitance is 20 microfarad in series, in parallel. So C1 plus C2 is 20 microfarad, and when it is in parallel it gives you 3.725. So C1 C2 divided by C1 plus C2 is 3.725. So from here you can get C2 is equal to 20 minus C1. So you substitute this C2 is 20 minus C1 here, you will get this quadratic equation. So if you solve this quadratic equation, you will get the value of the C1 is 15, value of the C2 is 5, or C1 is 5, C2 is 15. Okay. The next is calculate the total capacitance of 4 capacitor is 20 microfarad connected in series and parallel. When it is a series, same capacitors are in series, so it is a C by 4. So 20 by 4 is a 5. When it same capacitors are in parallel, so it is what? 4 capacitors are in parallel, so 4 into C. So 4 into 10, 4 into 20, so it comes to 80 microfarad. It comes to 80 microfarad. A capacitor is charged with the 100 millicoulomb and energy stored is 20 joule. Calculate the voltage across the capacitor. Q is given as 100 millicoulomb and energy stored is 20 joules. So energy is equal to 1 half QV. So if you substitute this value of the V, will get the 100 volt. So how I calculate 1 half QV? It is 1 half CV square. C is equal to Q by V. So it will give you 1 half QV. So that is the formula used over here. The last MCQ is a 20 microfarad capacitor is in series with the 150 ohm resistors and the combination is placed across the 50 volt. Calculate the time constant of the circuit. So R is 150, C is 20 microfarad. So time constant is RC. So R is 150 into 20 microfarad. So it gives you 3 millisecond is the time constant. Okay. So hope you enjoy these MCQ sessions. So we will discuss some other MCQ in the next session. Thank you.